All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and usually I have my man Mike with me today, but looks like he's on a camping trip. But I'm gonna give a quick introduction. I'm gonna ask you guys to introduce yourself, introduce your team, and give us a bit of insight on your background and experience. Okay?
All right. I think I'm gonna start with me. Hello, guys.
Yeah.
My name is Christian. All
I'm
right,
I'm
my
gonna
name
give a
is
quick
Christian.
introduction really quick, Colonel. I'm gonna give a quick introduction really quick. Okay?
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Hey everyone. Welcome to USA Crypto Group for this AMA session. Today we have Kentucky Fight Club. Kentucky Fight Club is a community-driven meme token that aims to redefine the world of betting and gaming. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome the team. Uh, hey guys, great pleasure to have you guys here. If you guys can start out introducing yourself, talk about your team, and give us a bit of insight in your background experience, please.
All right. Hey, Seattle. What's up? So this is Christian. My name is Christian. I am the Chief Operations Officer for Kentucky Fight Club (KFC). I've been in the industry for 4 years now, and I am a retired electronics engineer. So currently, I am also the Chief Operating Officer for Ultimo Pay, and also one of the founders of Ultimo Pay. I have here with me our Chief Technology Officer, Oliver.
Oh, I'm next. Okay, great. My name is Oliver. I've been in television production for every single major studio for the past 30 years, working in animation, special effects, film. Through that, I got into render farms, which led to mining, which I was able to do very efficiently for many years. And then my good friend here, Takashi, and introduced me to Chris, and they were talking about this idea for gaming. And the last year, I've been working on a gaming production for another platform, and learned a lot. So I thought I'd join the team to be able to use my knowledge to bring it to KFC. And Takashi's next.
My name is Takashi. I've been in the gaming industry for 7 years. I've known Chris for a while now through Ultimo Pay, and also Oliver. I've known him for quite a while. He's always been into producing animations, and we would like to emphasize that we do have core businesses already, and this token is not just a meme, but with utility. We have casino, we will build our own games, which we will license and provide to other casinos. And then we will be introducing live stream lottery with real lottery machines. And we will have iDeFi Daily, which we will be introducing other tokens. Those are our core businesses that will generate revenue in the future. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for the introduction there, guys. It's fun because you guys consider yourself as a meme token in a way, but looking at your studio and all the utilities, it comes across a lot more than just meme. And I'd like to dive deep into all the details on every single aspect of it. First, where are you guys from? Where are you guys located at?
Starting first, me. First of all, I'd have to agree with you. I think we're a token that has a meme. So we've got a utility, we have a business behind it, and it is more than just a meme. So I think that's what we're kind of hiding behind the meme for now. As we emerge, you're going to see more and more utilities and business out of that. I'm Oliver. I'm from Canada. I've worked all over the world. Currently, we're sitting in the Philippines right now. where we can produce some of these games in a more cost-effective nature.
I'm Christian. I'm from here. I'm from the Philippines.
Takashi, I'm from Japan and residing in Philippines because Philippines is a center of online betting, in Asia.
Yeah, the Philippines is actually very beautiful there. I've been there a couple of times actually, and it's actually very crypto friendly as well. You have a huge demographic of Filipinos in the crypto space. Along with the Indonesians and Nigerian, and actually Nigerian is actually very big as well. But yeah, great place. Awesome, guys. So now, whose idea was this? Was this your idea, Chris? Or did you guys all come together and you guys planned this whole thing out?
Well, it was an idea before then. It came from me. And knowing Takashi. Takashi is the reason why we have Ultimo Pay. So, and knowing that he's from the casino, from the gambling industry, we set up this team, and so we set up the team, and from there we met Oliver, we met a lot of people in this. But I want to tell you guys that when I say we met them, we met each other. This didn't happen like yesterday, okay? It happened for a long time now. We've been planning this for quite some time, and that's the reason why we joined in together. We get our own funding, and that's why we're able to set up this office. By the way, this location is available. You can see it in our website. So if you guys are from the Philippines, you're welcome to visit our place anytime. We have coffee, free coffee, very, very delicious coffee.
Very delicious.
Very delicious coffee. So we had the office, yeah, and this is the studio for the game designs and this is where we conceptualize the games, and also the
customer service, design, build out. This is like our head office.
This is our head office, and but some of the games, when you see them, it is situated in different location, protected under our own, license, local license and international license. Some of the games will be live streamed elsewhere with their own licensing, of course. So we just want to emphasize because we don't want our governments just barging in there. Like, hey, you guys have casino business there. No, it is in a different locations where it is protected by, we call it the Philippine Online Gaming Operations License, or POGO.
Awesome. And I'd like to make the point that we will dive deep into the licensing further onto that as well, because I think that's important for the community to understand all the licensing regulations, etc. Now, Oliver, great, awesome. Where is your location located at? Are you guys close to Manila?
We're in Manila. Yeah.
Oh, that very advanced place now. Manila is beautiful as well.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, from where we are, this is actually going to be supposed to be, before COVID hit, going to be the Macau of the Philippines. So this area right here, we're in Pasay. If you go, you see everywhere left to right casinos. So this is like the center of casino here in the Philippines.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to fly there sometime just to get the coffee. Sounds so enticing.
Oh, sure.
No, coffee's amazing.
Yeah,
we're very spoiled here.
Yeah, go here. We are like 10 minutes away from the airport. We can pick you up, drive you. You go see casinos here and the office.
We can have him as a guest on the Identify Daily.
Yeah, we can have you as guest in Identify Daily. And I believe there's a lot of Filipinos in this back. So if you have from this group, USA Crypto, if you have your teammates here in the Philippines, we can have you guests in the show. You know.
Yeah, we have been discussing taking a vacation for a while now. Here, Alvin, if you mind muting your mic if you're not speaking, that'd be great because I think I can hear you through there.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to add that, I've actually went to the office over there since I'm in the Philippines. And one thing that I could honestly say that the work ethics that these guys put in is amazing. I mean, they clock in at 2 o'clock and they clock out 12 o'clock after the AMA, they go home and repeat. So just want to give you a heads up. This is not, from me meeting the team, man, it's amazing to see how much they've accomplished in the partnerships that they already have in stored, knowing that they have the utility. I mean, who does that? What crypto space will already have like a full blown ecosystem in terms of what they're building? It's already built, and I think that to me looks very, very special in this in this space where a lot of people talk a lot of fluff and they don't actually build anything. I just want to add that in there.
I appreciate that, Alvin. And it's always great to have another person vouching for you guys, and it comes across that way. It comes across. You guys are very committed. Having you guys sitting there at that beautiful studio, 100% doxed, I think that there itself, I think it brings trust to the community, and that you guys have nothing to hide, and the level of commitment that you guys actually for this project as well. So yeah, no, great to see you guys doxing yourself in this beautiful studio. Now I know that the studio is not just your headquarters. It's actually you guys are planning for this thing called you guys plan to talk about crypto. Is that correct? Like podcast in a way. Is that what the studio is going to be utilized for?
One of the things, yeah, we're gonna try to give a voice to other people in the industry, and anything from NFTs to crypto projects to tech ideas that are fun. That's where we're gonna host our lotto every week. So our big jackpot will be hosted here. So it'll be exciting to see who's winning. We're going to have there's a lady that we had talked to yesterday that's doing an NFT project with 1155, ERC 1155 tokens. So it's a NFT project attached to a physical item. So that's kind of exciting. I think that's cool. And we just want to give a voice to other people. But this is also design headquarters, CSR. We'll have another studio for the game.
Awesome. I love that. I love that angle. I think that's also going to propel you guys, right? Raising awareness by bringing other projects on and speaking about it, because you will get the exposure from their communities as well. So I love that angle that you guys doing and utilizing that studio to the max that it can become. I definitely see that. All right. Now, let's talk about the funding. Now, Chris, you mentioned that you had raised some money and that's how you guys able to afford the studio. Could we start from the beginning? How many rounds did you guys raised? And just kind of run through us on the financial side of it. The pre-sale, what is the hard cap, soft cap, etc.
When I say we raise, actually it's from our own package. We have not raised anything yet, but I think on our website, presale at kfc.bet, someone in like $5,000 from there. It's still in the contract. We haven't taken that out yet, so I can say now nothing. It's for everything, every penny that we spend in marketing and this AMA, in this office, in our equipments, in the cameras, everything in the games, in the casino, in our partnership. All of those came from our package, and some of our real world investors, should I say, they're not from the crypto space.
Oh, okay, so you have some investor now. Is that the number that you can disclose there, Chris, or is that something that you cannot disclose as far as the I guess the VCs or the people, real life investors?
Well, I'm sorry, that you got me that.
Oh, it's okay. We're raising
we were able.
We will restore.
No. He's asking
It's
how
talking about
much
what's happening now.
with the actual investors, VC.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, sorry, Shadow.
A lot of
It's
sweat and some money, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
what she thinks
awesome.
in it.
Not a lot.
Yeah,
awesome.
but in the space in the crypto space, there's actually two things that we want to do. So we want to have pre-sale, and at the same time slash. This is the token that's going to be used in game during the soft launch. So if you want if you wanna test the game, play the game, you would need KFC tokens at the beginning. All right. So that is also the investment part of it. we're doing kind of differently in the space, but when we go around, we had a meeting with Presale, we had a meeting with some people in the space, and we're actually, to be honest with you guys, we're looking to reevaluate how we're going to be doing this in the space, because all I can see now are people going in Presale doing how much, 200, 300 grand. Like, how do you expect a business to run from a $300,000 investment, and half of it goes to LP, majority of it goes to marketing? What's left for the business itself? So that is actually another thing that we want to talk about here in the DeFi Daily. Like, we want to we want to set a standard in the space right now that if you are a utility, meme tokens, it's okay. It's all just, go in and out. That's okay. All right. But, utility token that has really a project, that has a business, you cannot expect that to run. You cannot expect that business to run by, having a capital of, less than $1 million, especially if it's AI, casino, gaming. You really need funding for that. And actually this is going to be the last AMA for us for I don't know, this month or this half of this month, because we want to revisit our utility. The casino is going to be up this week. We're already testing our own. We're already playing the games, making sure that it's fair, and all aspects are checked. And we're gonna build a community. But when we go back, probably do an AMA, or we're gonna meet with the team and maybe sit on.
After this round that we're doing right now, we're coming back and we'll be working, because we're doing this regardless. So we're going up. I've been doing this for a year on a different platform. Now I'm crossing over to this because I think it has a better future. So we are going live. When we come back, we will be live.
That is awesome. Now, I want to, the tokenomics that you have on the website there, now that is still standing, correct? That is still correct, right? With 10 million supply?
Yeah, 10 million supply, because we have the company valuated at $10 million dollars. So we are like selling, 40% of it, which is $4 million. That is what we're planning to raise in the space. Like I said, aside from that, from that $4 million, these people that are holding these tokens are also going to be our first players, our early adopters, our followers, people that's going to support us,
Our champions.
And they're part of the house.
And the house always wins. Did the audit finish?
The contract audit, it was finished. Yeah,
I just found out.
Yeah, so the tokenomics, the token distributions is as of now still stands. So angel round supposed to happen, but we were not able to go to continue it. But anyway, we have the funding, so probably just cross it out or burn those tokens. And the private sale, like I said, somebody just aping like about almost $5,000 in there. So we will check that out. It's still in the contract. So we have an audit with our contract. Our contract is pretty straightforward. Buy and sell. There's no tax. There's no vesting to investors. It's pretty straightforward. There's nothing special to it. It's just, it's like a company listing his shares in the stock markets.
Yeah, the business is the exciting part.
Yeah, we just had a really interesting conversation with technical conversation with the auditors, but yeah. So there was this question about by the way, when you do the pre-sale, when you go in and buy the token, you get it right away. Okay, it's not like pink sale that you get to get your tokens after the wholesale. Okay. So yeah, we had an interesting conversation because as we want to set standard in the space, we are kind of developing things unconventional, right? So should I speak? So anyway, yeah, tokenomics wise, that's still gonna be the case. That means supply, of course, no minting. Whatever tokens that we're not able to sell, whatever is in excess, we just burn them or send them to the dead address. We don't have team tokens in there. If the team, if any member of the team or mod or whatever wants, you have to invest. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks for that there, Chris. Now, is the private sale still going on there, Chris? What round are you guys at right now? If the investors are listening right now, they want to invest into the project, can they go ahead and buy into it currently?
Yeah. The presale.kfc.bet, that site is secure. Connect your wallet, buy tokens from there. It will be on the token value. It's the price now is 0.83 or 83 cents, 83 cents per token. Our listing price is $1, so you have like 20% bonus tokens if you go in right now. Again, it's presale.kfc.bet.
We're at the first round.
Yeah, we're the first round.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so the private sale, that 4.8%, that is over with, correct?
The private sale is happening right now in presale.kfc.bet.
Okay, because the tokenomics says you have pre-sale at 16.5% for the first round, and you have the pre-sale 2 at 21%, and you get the private sale. So currently, right now, you guys doing the pre-sale 1 or private sale?
Okay, we're doing the private sale. We're supposed to do it privately, but we just put in the website. We're doing a public sale. Anyway, we just call it before private sale because of the price. It's supposed to be private because we're giving 20%. But regardless, if right now we have 166 participants in here. If you guys want to go in, it offers a huge discount. Go in there, it's secure. Don't worry. The contract is already audited, and yeah, you get your tokens right away. So once we open up the casino doors, you can go in, play with your tokens if you want to. Just play responsibly. Yeah.
That is awesome. And I love the fact that they get the tokens right away. And also, you mentioned that there's no vesting at all, right? So if I buy in, I get my token, there's no vesting at all on my tokens, correct?
Correct. That's correct. So in about 2-3 months time, we're gonna add the LP, so your tokens gonna have their value. Right? It starts at $1. So if you're able to win in the casino games, you manage to 2x your money in the casino, then you get like 2x already when we add the LP when we launch. Now, this is being a casino operators. If you go in and invest, you are part of the house. And I know most of you guys know that the house always wins. right? We provide entertainment. We provide a place for people to gamble safely, and we also, we also promote responsible gaming. But we know that, wherever you go, be it in Las Vegas, in Macau, the house always wins. And you as an investor will be part of the house. Part of the house, you can also play your tokens responsibly, again, I say. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be profitable. So being part of the house makes you profitable.
It's also with staking, right?
And also with staking.
Yeah, you can stake in basically either 30, 60, or 365 days staking. So casinos are very profitable, as we all know. And if you're staking in a casino token that has its own games, it has its own casino, and has its own original ideas, there's added profit there.
Yeah.
We're looking long term, and we're looking for a very stable kind of business thing. This is
Awesome. Now, one more thing on the tokenomics. I see no founders token. Is that correct?
Yeah, no founders token.
gotta buy our
No founders
tokens too.
token. Oh wow, wow. How are you guys getting paid?
Out of our pockets.
So this business is profitable. Okay, let's say for example, we have some games that are rate games. So we get 7% to 10% cut out of those games. So those games are our original games. It's proprietary to us. If we are able to sell those games to other casinos, they're gonna pay us royalty. So that is one of our revenue stream. So the founders, the people that work here, the people that work in the space with us, gets the revenue in USDT, not in tokens, because that is already profit.
I like that. I like that a lot. So you have an external source of revenue for you guys, not dependent on this token itself. I like that actually. All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
And
yeah, 40%.
and also we should mention, if you're staking, we're going to take 40% of those profits, put them back into the token, so that if you're a token holder, it's like you own a casino. So you're part of the house.
Yeah.
So we're going to be
So,
adding value.
So Oliver, let me kind of reiterate what you just said there. So if you stake 40% of the profit from the games goes back to the people that stake the tokens, correct?
Correct.
And they will
Wow.
receive that, and it will already be in USDT and not stable and not native tokens.
Wow, that's actually very interesting. That's actually a very strong point that I think you guys should put more emphasis on your white paper, or you guys have that on there already? Because I didn't see that.
It was stated there that there will be a staking and that the revenue is going to be in USDT coming from an outside source, but we don't have the numbers there. When we created the white paper, we don't have the exact numbers. We have to talk with our finance, with our legal team. And talk to everybody. What's going to be the fair? What's going to be sustainable for us?
Because we have expenses and employees, so we got to figure out what's a fair balance.
Okay, and
Right.
yeah, that's
That just happened. Probably that happened in the last 7 to 10 days. So
yeah, that's correct.
40%, that's quite a bit.
This.
yeah, but the thing is, the token goes up, we win. The game goes up, we win. Our community, they make money, we win. We all win. So that we're trying to come up with a win-win scenario, because I think that's the only way you can win in this space.
Yeah.
If it's too greedy, then nobody's interested.
Or
I love
if
it.
it's
I love it.
Too, or if it's too generous, nobody wins.
it's not gonna be sustainable. So we don't want to overpromise. We just want to say the things that we actually computed our own. Like we make calculations out of it, not just, oh yeah, we give you 90%. just for the heck of it. But we want it to be to be stable for everyone.
Yeah.
So I think 40% is a stable number because we have partners like Oliver said.
Yeah, we have other partners that are going to bring their games onto our platform, and we're going to bring our games onto their platform. So that will even generate more. Some of those are very exciting, but I think the Global Lotto will be extremely exciting because we've got scratchers, we've got billiard games, mahjong games, card games, roulette games, all live games that we're going to run.
Yeah.
And some of them have already been running for over a year. I'm just migrating them over to this platform.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Oliver, actually, because those are already been running for a year. We know how profitable they are.
Mm-hmm.
That is why we're able to come up with the numbers. The numbers didn't just, we just didn't, put a number in there and okay, that's the number. We know the numbers already because some of these games are already, running for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm sorry, Sian, I want to also go back here. Why Kentucky Fight Club? Because this is where it all started.
I'll be right back. I'm really sorry. I'll be right back.
It's okay. All right. So there is I don't know if for some you guys that are in Southeast Asia, there is what we call here locally. We call it Sao. Are you guys familiar with cat fighting?
With what fighting, Oliver or Chris?
Cat fighting. Cat fighting. Chicken
Cat?
fighting.
Chicken fighting, rooster fighting. Yes.
Rooster fighting. Yeah. Okay. So it was a multi-million-dollar business here in Southeast Asia, not just in the Philippines. So we are also planning to add that into our platform because we have, we know how that business makes so much money. But we understand that, there are places in the world that is sensitive to animal cruelty. So we are still studying, or we're still researching how we could have that in the game while, of course, preventing an outrage on animal cruelty. But I think we have come up with a breakthrough. It was 2 days ago when these guys from this other company came here about they're talking about Sexy Island. So with that formula, we probably, because we're going to put that into the VIP section of the casino, so we're looking into probably adding that. And if you are from this area, from this region, which this is legal to you in your region, and you what you're gonna watch, chicken fighting, you can go enter. So we want to cater as much as possible to everybody. Our casino, this business plan is very, very, very successful here in the Southeast Asian region. Like TK has been, in the industry, and this is very popular here in China, Korea, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam. Yeah. So we want to be able to cater to the whole world because crypto is, that is why we were bringing this into the crypto industry. So to be able to do seamless payments using crypto and cater the whole world, what everyone wants, we can provide it to them.
Yeah, I think like you said, I think it's a big business, right? For sure. I think there is at that sensitivity side of it as well. But like you said there, Chris, a lot of parts of the world they're okay with that. I think the West may not be. I'm not sure why, because we have the UFC and humans beating up each other, killing each other, and it's okay, but not animals, right? So
Yeah.
So that aspect of it sometimes a little twisted. It's okay for us to go out and beat
Yeah.
up each other, but not for animals. So I don't know. Sometimes a lot of things do not make sense sometimes to me. But I think within control, right? I think everything within control, and I think that should be okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's great.
Right. So let's get into the utilities, guys. Now you have the Fightcast, you have the casino, you have the game studio, and you have the Zenda ball. So you have a lot of things going on. Let's start out with the Fightcast. Could we go in depth on that?
Okay. Yeah, well, we've actually renamed it now. It's called I Defy Daily. So that way we can give a voice to the community, put a face on the project, bring information, entertainment, allow people to launch and actually showcase their projects with video. And, like, here, can you put up the video? I'll just show you. There's lots of things we can do. I've been 30 years in production. This is our lotto game that we're going to be drawing live during I Defy Daily. So that's one of the jackpot will be drawn live. We'll invite people from the community, different people like yourself, to come sit on our couch and let's get to the bottom, get to the truth. We've been talking to many people in this space, and I think it also might help out as therapy. It feels like there's a lot of therapy going on in this space. So, I think the DeFi space needs to come out a little bit, and all of us join together.
I like that 100%. The space is big enough for everyone to work together and everyone to profit and grow together. And I like that sentiment of you guys having that, the studio there and bringing in projects that may not have a voice, like you said, and introduce their project, right, and raise awareness to them. So I think that's a beautiful thing, and that's the same way as how we do it here as well. Yeah, and we look forward to maybe one day I'll talk to my team and we'll fly out to Manila and hopefully we'll sit on the couch with you guys one day.
You're always welcome.
Awesome. All right, now let's go into the casino. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Casino.
Casino. We have casino is just a casino. We can play first with KFC coins, but when we grand launch, you will be able to play with USDT. And maybe we might integrate other crypto coins as well. And so online casino is basically a platform for gaming providers. We partner up with live table games such as Baccarat, Blackjack, and we pay them certain fees. All the existing online casinos have the same games. But to differentiate ourselves from other casinos, we have brought in Oliver, who can provide us with new games, original proprietary games that we can offer to other casino platforms, which will generate extra revenue for us and for the stakeholders. Yeah. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to try to make them fun. We're going to try to make our games entertaining.
Yeah.
Kind of a gaming social media platform. That's what we're building into.
Interactive as well?
Interactive.
Yeah, so thanks there, Takashi, for that there. Now, when you say Baccarat and Blackjack, and those are apparently two of the most popular games out there, actually. Now, these will be live, correct? So you guys provide a platform where other developers can walk me through that again. When you say Baccarat and Blackjack, what does that mean? This is going to be live, right? You can actually watch these games live.
Correct. These are live dealer games. They have, there are many companies that provide these games live with video stream. It's kind of standard in the online casino industry. There are game providers. They're called Evolution. You can look them up. We also have a lot of slot games. We will be providing sports betting in the future, where people can bet on their favorite teams, their favorite baseball teams, basketball teams, American football teams.
Awesome. Now, this will be all done. Yeah. This will be all done on your platform.
Correct.
Yeah. But in addition, we have our own original games that we're going to keep building and building and building that we can provide back to them, but also to us. So that's actually one of the things I think that really Takashi was saying that's going to differentiate us from the competition. We'll have our own flavor of classic games. We'll have some classic games. We've signed deals with some other companies too. In the last couple days, we were talking to Sex Island, which is very interesting, which are adult games. So I think we have a wide range of products we can offer our gamers.
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to add also about the background. I think you're trying to imagine what you're going into. So when you log into our game, there is about 10,000 games out there for you to choose from. We have over 40 companies partnered with to bring you all the possible games there is. All right? But along the way, we're going to streamline these games. Just select the ones that people really play, that people really want. And of course, like Oliver said, we have our own game, so we're gonna
push our own games.
We're gonna push our own games. That's gonna be on the top of the list. Now, okay, let's say you go to Baccarat, which is being brought to us by Evolution. You go there, you go in there, you have your game credits, so you can bet on on either banker or player or draw or any side bets, just like in any live casino. The only difference is you are probably sitting at the comfort of your home or probably sipping pina coladas in the beach while playing Baccarat. Why not, right?
Yeah, you can play anywhere.
You can play anywhere.
Awesome. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I just want to add, and these games are secure. They have the licenses, all the licenses required, needed to protect its players, to protect the provider, and to protect the platform. And we are the platform.
Awesome. Now, earlier, Takashi, you said that you guys will also be providing games, and this is where Oliver comes in. So that tells me that you guys, and that these new games are proprietary. Now, that tells me that you guys actually, how does this work, Oliver? Can you walk me through the process? How you have access to these proprietary games that you guys can be introducing to different platforms as well?
Well, I mean, if anybody Googles me and looks me up, I'm a very creative person. That's what I've been doing for the last 30 years. So a lot of these games are just us brainstorming or things out of my head that I'm like, hey, we could do this, or it's a hybrid version of another game, just putting a different twist on it. And we'll look at what's popular, and like Chris was saying, we'll look at what's popular and then maybe develop something like that. We can add animation in it. We can add special effects. We can add all these things to, kind of plus our games over the competition, because I've been doing that for big studios like Universal, Disney, Netflix, anyway, everybody. And so we'll have like a cosplay kind of theme. We'll have like an anime thing. We'll have like a cartoony look. Like everybody has their own flavor. So I'm just developing the game to kind of mix with whatever creative, crazy idea we come up with. Does that answer your question? Maybe, kind of.
It does. It does. It seems like you have an extensive background in that gaming development, huh? So that's great.
Yeah.
So it looks like Chris, you put the team together very strategically almost. You went out there and hunted these guys down and and make sure you have the right person in the right place.
Yeah, I think I did. Thank you for that, Seattle. Because I believe that at the end of the day, people can do AMA in the space. People can share whatever ideas they have or business plan they have. But at the end of the day, what's important is you're be able to make it work.
Well, like this here, us just on a phone call podcast, we've got multiple cameras set up with editing, with we can put up animations, we can put up video and all these kind of things. So this is what we do. So hopefully you can see that through just even our simple chat, our podcast tonight.
And I can definitely see it. Yeah, no, I definitely can see it for sure. Very very professional.
The live stream. Yeah.
And as we do this, the AMA, we're gonna improve. We're going to improve a lot of things like your cameras, lighting, and whatnot. But I just want to tell you that all of the AMAs that we're having and all of the people that's gonna come here to present their projects or just talk through virtual, meetings is being live streamed at Kick, Twitch, Twitter Live, and Discord, and YouTube,
Telegram, whatever. We'll put it everywhere, so that way we can really go for a broad audience and start, getting the community together. Not kind of having it in small factions, but then we can all be friends. We can all work together, and this is just a way for you and everybody else to showcase even more. Once we, push this even further, and do things to make our AMAs more entertaining. Bring in a professional host, things like that. So we're looking for something where people can tune in every day, find out what's going on in the news. Find out about a new project, deep dive into the project, see the people, see their, we can do a little research in the back end and make sure that the products are all on the level.
Yeah, and also those things can be monetized as well.
Yes, and that can be monetized. We're looking at online auctions. We're looking at even beyond just NFTs, but there's somebody that brought us like a ridiculous, not those beautiful paintings, but a ridiculously large gem that we're looking to auction online, a massive pearl. There's all different things. We're just looking at doing anything that's going to bring exposure to this space and bring in people that wouldn't normally be here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And partnerships that I've had over the last 30 years in the entertainment industry to pull in some of those people and some people that I've produced projects with before in the past.
I love it, guys. I love it. Now, I have to ask you, is there a camera person behind the scenes? How do you guys get different angle?
Yeah, we've got a stream. Yeah, we've got an editor. We've got a stream. Multiple cameras. We actually have only 2 going tonight, but we have 4 normally.
Yeah.
Got to buy some new cables. Somebody stepped on the cables.
Oh wow!
But yeah,
wow.
Yeah. There's a guy behind. There's always those guys working at the background.
Look good
to make us look good. But yeah, I think we only have 2 cameras, so we're gonna have more 4 cameras in here to focus on each. There's gonna be a lot of improvements, and we're already talking to some personalities that could do the hosting and the show once we go live with IDFI Daily, and there's some guests lined up. some artists lineup as well.
And we really want to partner with the community, okay? This isn't us just coming in and kind of, we want to bring in projects that everybody has, including their communities, and then they can chat and get a voice and tell about their community as well. So I think that'd be a very important segment, our community, and then you can explain what your community is about too, so that you can get more exposure. And I think a lot of it's about sharing ideas and sharing information right now. That's what I'm finding. And the more that you find out, the more opportunities you can come across.
Very well said. No, I love the idea. Like you said there, Oliver, I think the idea is great. You introduce one another to your community. So I think that's great. Raising awareness for one another. And again, just a place where you have a lot of projects out there, like us doing AMAs for over, I don't know, almost 3 years now. And there's so many great projects out there. But they just don't have the community. They just don't have the voice, right? And some of those projects, like amazing entrepreneurs, very intelligent founders as well. But without a voice sometimes, it's very hard to get a kickstart in the space. So I think a place like that, I think is going to be very useful for a lot of different projects out there.
Yeah, I think there's a space for something like what we have and something like what's existing in the space too. Like, because every community has its own identity too. That's one thing I've found out. So that's really important. But then we can have kind of that catch-all show, and then we can work with each one of those communities because everybody's got their own flavor. Everybody we've talked to has been a little bit different in the way they ask questions, what questions they ask, and what's important to them. So I think the communities are going to be very important too.
Exactly. All right. Well, that leads to the last thing that I think I have on my list here, which is I think you guys touched on this a bit on the Xander ball. If you guys can give us more insight on that.
Okay, that's all of us. We're all working on it.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we have a machine. It was actually can we put it again? Put it again. So we have a machine. So this is a 2-ball lottery machine. We're trying to develop another one which is bigger, which has can do big lotteries.
Yeah.
The idea is to have, when we draw the winner, when we draw the numbers, we do it real time and,
with nice production value.
Yeah.
Make it look professional.
With girls.
With girls.
Yeah. Presenters.
Presenters.
Yeah.
Men and women.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like
so I will fit.
Show,
so
a live game show.
It's not going to be computer generated, screen. It's going to be live, interactive draws.
Yeah, which also are, some of our guests can even see themselves. So
live production, interactive. People can chat. The host will see it, can comment on it, so that everybody knows that this is a real, fair, on blockchain game that interacts. And now we've been working, and we'd love to hear talk from the comments from your community too, because we're developing it. We've got everything pretty nailed down, but what we're thinking of is we're going to have we'll start with maybe an hourly draw for 24 hours all week, and those would be a certain percentage give back, kind of like that instant scratcher kind of lotto feel, right? So you get your instant gratifications, but all those tickets you buy add up to the big Saturday draw. And the big Saturday draw, I just saw online that somebody won $2 billion in the US on the lotto. Yeah. So if we're doing a lotto globally, we're putting 90% back into the
back to the players
and prizes. So we've got 10% to run our organization and for profits for our tokens, but that 90% goes back, and then we take a certain percentage we're still talking about, and that will go to the jackpot. So you get your instant gratification. Let's say you play 10 times a day all week. Well, guess what? Now you got, let's say you got 60 60 lotto tickets for the big jackpot. And if they can give away $2 billion in the US and we're doing a global lottery, I'm really hoping we could make something viral, something big. We really want to give away ridiculously large money on the blockchain. People can verify, people can watch it live, and we can change people's lives. So that's
amazing.
That's the game. That's Xanderball.
Yeah, that sounds very amazing, guys. You know, I remember a long time ago, in the States, I believe every Saturday, they will have this live draw, and that went away. Right, that went away. But I remember, you know, once in a while when I was young, at the age of 18, you know, I like to gamble sometime, go buy a lottery ticket, and you know, just anxiously waiting for the Saturday so I can watch it live, right? And that reminds me of that, right? I'm not sure why it went away, but it reminds me of that, where everything is transparent. And like you said, it's almost like in the blockchain. 100%, they can trust you guys 100% on there. So I think it's a fun aspect to your project.
Yeah, and it should be quite profitable for the community as well. And I like that thing. I remember that big weekly draw. And I think that's what we want, is that big weekly draw that everybody looks forward to. And let's say the jackpot's getting high around Thursday. People are like, hey, maybe I'll play a little bit more. I'll put a little more down, you know, when the jackpot gets really large. So
well, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is over in
yeah,
that's what it is over in the States. Is we have this called Mega Ball, right? And where a bunch of states come in, and when it gets to like billion, it goes up so fast. When it gets to like a certain amount of money, like you said there, Oliver, you know, people just buy in, and so you can see the exponential growth on that. And if you hit one of those jackpot, you're pretty much set for the next 9 lives. I'm not sure how many lives we have.
Yeah. And that's just the U.S. Imagine if the whole world joins into a global lottery.
Exactly. You know, we had a few projects coming through, and the premise of the business model is pretty much just lottery across the world. And I have no idea why. I have not seen one yet. We probably did an AMA, probably maybe over 15 projects, but there has not been one yet who can actually implement the concept. I'm not sure why.
We will have this implemented in the next. We'll have this implemented in the next 2 months.
You know, and I love the fact that I think maybe now I'm talking to you guys, maybe the secret ingredient is that it has to be done live like that. It needs to be tied to like a little podcast like this, where people can actually tune in. It's interactive. They can see it live. They can see the machine. Maybe that's just the hidden secret ingredient that I had not seen yet from all the projects that came on. So yeah, I hope you guys can pull it off. That'd be amazing. But like you said there, Oliver, imagine if the whole world buys in, even if let's say at 5 cents. But now you're talking about the whole world. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think that is the secret ingredient, is the live production, entertainment value, and people want to see it. You know, show me, prove it, and that's really important. We will be live in 2 months. That's all we want to do. The prizes will grow as the community grows. So we grow the show, and we grow the lotto at the same time. So it is a sister project, brother and sister.
Awesome. Well, I hope I get more lucky in your platform than in our platform. So every single AMA, we have this cash prize drawing. And Mike, my man Mike here, he would come on and he would do a random draw with the numbers on the wheel. It took me 2 years just to get one number correctly. So after 2 years, I've won $20.
But you got it.
So I was trying to think, you know, because it's not live. So I was trying to think. I think the system Mike has is rigged. I'm not sure, but now I can see it live with you guys. So I think that brings more trust. There's no doubt if I don't win.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
The price is appraisable. It's in the blockchain, so you can see the wallet that actually,
Yeah, you can see what
You can see the
happens.
wallet,
You can see the distribution. It is actually on the blockchain.
Yeah.
This is a blockchain lotto. We do live, and then those get checked in. We have AI to check AI video recognition to check the numbers, and then it's verified by a human. See you later. So
Whoever is that lucky wallet address, win the jackpot.
and I will be very happy. I think that I can't wait to give away a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Now, one thing that really stands out is that also you guys mentioned that it's hyperdeflationary tokenomic or token. So what that means is that there's a burning mechanism somewhere into your tokenomic. Could you go in detail on that?
Well, actually, it's not in the contract. This burning mechanism. It's to simply put, whatever is the excess tokens in the circulation, we transfer that to the dead address. All right. So we want to make sure that there is no one person that is holding too much tokens, especially if it's part of the team, because that is, I've been in the space for so long. That is what I see in projects, that team members have their own tokens, which is a ridiculously high amount. Yeah. They can dump those tokens, too much control. They can buy at the tip and then sell, whenever the news comes out. They know what's happening. So that is what we want to prevent here. Now, also, we're going to be doing, it's in the white paper, we're going to be doing some strategic buybacks as well, coming from the revenues. And those tokens that we buy is going to be sent to the dead address, also known as burning. But there is no internal burn mechanism in the contract. I don't know if it is, if other contracts have those, but all I can see is just dead address. You just send those tokens to the dead address. That's it. That's what we have as well.
Yeah, we want the token to add value, the games to add value, the show adds value. So if you pile them all up, it should be exponential, the growth and the added value.
That's correct. Yeah.
So
Awesome.
why would you want to sell?
Perfect.
I'm not
I think the
selling
only thing
my
is so you guys, I mean, like looking at the tokenomics again, I think I had talked about this, but you guys have no team token. So that means is that are you guys buying in like everyone else?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah,
Correct.
we're buying in, and we what do you call that? What we plan is to really buy on the launch. Just to prevent, so that when you buy at the launch, it's like you can sell anytime. So when part of the team sells their tokens, it's okay. He bought it, right? It's fair.
It's his money.
It's his money. Yeah, he can buy and sell his tokens. That's not a problem. I think what's the problem with most projects is that team members get their tokens for free. That's the problem, and not just for free. They most of the time they're holding like how much? 3%, 5% of the supply.
Nothing in this life is free.
And nothing in this life is free. So, like I said, the team, our staff, in our studio, in our office, even in our Telegram group, we have our mods. We are paid in USDT, in stable tokens. So we don't need tokens for us to just dump, anytime in the market. We get our profits in USDT. We get our salaries in USDT. So the token price is going to be stable in that way. So yeah, it's free for all.
Yeah, and essentially our token community, our VIPs, are they're buying into a business. They're buying into a casino. We're looking long term. This isn't a pump and dump. This is something we want to leave up and running. Mm-hmm. I've been running one currently now for a year. It's not on blockchain. It's just an online game thing. I believe that this is a better opportunity. The tokens that I'll buy, I'll keep, because that's added revenue for us.
That's true. And Yeah, I just want to add, being this a business, like Oliver mentioned, this is a business. We can say that we are, we have been successful in our own endeavors. Like as I'm a retired electronics engineer. Takashi's been in the gambling casino industry for a long time. We both of us were part of Ultimo Pay, and if you look at just go to ultimopay.io. We provide the service to crypto communities that is very stable. That is, this service has been used by a lot of people all over the world. And like I said earlier, whenever you got the Ultimo cards, you receive that through DHL. You see my name on there, Christian Tolento, our company name and our company address. So we have been in the industry, both in the crypto side and in the real world side, in the businesses that we know that's going to be profitable. Like I said, at the end of the day, if we're profitable, the investors are profitable, the token holders are profitable, win-win situation for us. We have a platform that's going to give us passive income in the days and years to come.
That gives me a good idea for a new hashtag that we should be pushing. KFC, everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Because that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
There's a lot more going on than just our podcast, and we've been, developing and working quite a bit. But I think really what we are is KFC, everybody wins.
Finger licking wins.
Cool.
I like that slogan. Actually, I like that slogan. Maybe everybody eats. KFC eats. I don't know. I love the slogan. There you go.
Everybody.
All right, guys. Everyone eats. Everyone eats. All right. Actually, that's a good slogan. Actually, I love the fact that you guys think from a real business concept, right? And that's how you should be. You guys run this business like a real business in real life. We are also launching a project ourselves. Has to do with fitness, and so where our passion lies. But again, just like you guys, we have funded everything to date, and we will be buying in like everybody else. So that means that we have no tokens as well. So I love that, because I think we have the same sentiment on that there, because you see so many projects out there with a big allocation to the founders or advisors, and it's never good, right? It's never good. It is not that I feel like it's not that because we don't, our community don't trust us. It doesn't trust us, but I feel that it's not about trust, right? Just to make sure that there's no doubt on everyone's head that we are here to stay. And that's the point of it. And I feel like you guys are doing the same thing. So great job on that. I think that's really fair, guys. What you guys are doing here is really, really fair. So I commend you guys on that, because not a lot of projects would do things like that. They look out for themselves first, making sure that the founders eat good, the advisors eat good. And you guys approach it differently. And I love that.
Well, if the community wins, it's really good, especially in the gaming. It's exponential by a number. So the more people we attract, the more everybody wins. So that's the big thing. I've been running these games, and it really is a numbers game, as corny as it is. And if we can attract a bigger community, that's going to be more important. And we support that community, and that community will support us. So I think it's more about that relationship between the two sides.
Long-term thinking, and I love that. You guys really think business people.
I've been running a studio now for what 23 years. So I think long-term there is no quick buck. There's a few people that get it, easy come, easy go. This is a real world business. We're building it up that we can pass on and keep it going.
100%. All right, guys. I think we have touched everything. Is there anything else that we missed there, guys?
I think I saw a question earlier. I actually forwarded to the team because I want to get back on that.
We have a lot of questions. We have a lot of questions, actually. So if you guys don't have anything else to want to speak on, my man Mike, and we're going to go ahead and answer the questions there, Chris, but he's also been keep track of a bunch of good questions in the room, and we can go ahead and ask a few questions away.
All right.
We love answering questions. Fire away.
Hello, Mike.
Awesome. All right. With that said, I hope my man Mike is here. I know he's on a little camping trip right now since July 4th. If not, we can go ahead and pick some here. You there with
I
us,
am
Mike?
here.
All right.
I sure am. Hey, guys. Right.
Hey, Mike.
So let's see here. The first one. Hello. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm a little bit of a shoddy signal, so I do have a couple of good questions here. First one's rolling in from Random 8, question 1. There's a lot of similar live betting casino projects that have a major issue with the seamless withdrawals. Some even have a filling out forms and manually processing the winnings. Is your smart contract available to handle all of this type of outpays?
All right. So our casino pay-ins and payouts doesn't work on the smart contract. We have a system that is automatically calculates, automatically check if the withdrawal is legit, automatically checks on the game, automatically checks on the turnarounds of the player. So with automation, with so much automation, our customer service doesn't need to look too much and keep too much time looking on the legitimacy of the withdrawal. Therefore, we can just process it, send it out.
And we come from a processing background, or I don't, but these guys do. But I know that the games I was running, we were doing, a game a minute, 24 hours a day. So I think this is something that this team can manage, and it's not a concern for us.
Yeah, that game. Imagine that pay in, pay out every minute.
Yeah.
That fast. That is how fast the payment processing that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also it's not going to be a smart contract because we will cater. We can pay in crypto, we can pay it in credit card, debit card, cash transfer, whatever. We have the payment gateway provider to cater all of those things, not just simply in crypto. In crypto, it's fast as well, but you just send transfer your token to a wallet. The wallet process it. You pay your game, you win, you cash out, goes directly to your wallet.
And we're going to do a demo on an upcoming AMA, so that's something people can partake in.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to restrict withdrawals because that is not fair.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
It's your money.
It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. I've been in this, I've tried lots of casinos. I think the problem with the withdrawals, the delay is because they're trying to check the legitimacy. If you're automated on that, it's fast.
Yeah, and I've seen other casinos where they don't want you to withdraw and hope you give up. So, hey, we've got a different approach. We want to make our customers happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats. I like that. Amazing.
We're gonna milk that one.
The next one's coming in from Crypto Gabriel, guys. It says, at launch, both the angel investors and private investors alone will have a total worth of about $638,000, which might be close to liquidity values, considering the tokens allocated to liquidity. So even if their tokens are vested, this could potentially have a negative impact of liquidity. Do you have any plans to stabilize liquidity to avoid issues that might occur as a result of this?
So $600,000 worth of liquidity, but we plan to have like $1 million worth of liquidity. It's not probably going to be enough, but during the course of the pre-sale, we will, being in the casino business, we will promote gaming, playing with those tokens. So we're looking at a possible, with the win being the house, we will get back those tokens before we launch. So making, and we will just
make it more scarce.
We will make it more scarce. We're not going to be selling those tokens, the ones that we get from the soft launch. We're going to move them over to the dead address before we launch.
And not only that, the casino itself generates itself and feeds back in. So the whole ecosystem really only adds value.
Yeah, if there's two sides. There's always two sides during the launch. We just either pump directly up and then have a retracement go up, and then we go down because of people selling. Either way, we will allocate portions of our revenue plus portions of the private sale to just strategically buy back those tokens. And again, we're not going to be keeping those tokens. We will transfer those to the dead address. That's it.
Amazing. Appreciate those answers. So second question rolling in from Crypto Gabriel here is, what was the decision behind burning the 40% at 4 million tokens instead of just simply deploying 60 million tokens?
It actually doesn't work that way. If you have like 60 million tokens, we have 10
million.
We have 10 million
6 and
tokens,
4.
and we are selling like about close to 5 million. There's always gonna be a portion of that goes to LP. So you cannot like mint a token at a exact supply and then sell all those in pre-sale and then have the remaining supply in LP. You're always gonna have portions of the tokens which you need to either lock them or whatever the team decides. For us, those are excess tokens, part of the 10 million valuation. We just decided to just burn them away, send them to that address.
100%. Yeah. Okay. I understand that. And I said 60, but I meant to say 6 million. I'm sorry there. Next question is coming in from Mikael here, talking about the roadmap down phase 3, mentioning about the on-chain sports betting release. He's curious on how this will work and how it will provide benefits to its users.
Okay, so our own casino right now, part of the package that we have from the providers already have sports betting, SportsBook. We have a contract already for the on-chain sportsbook. We're gonna look at how the sportsbook play out during the whole soft launch and probably the first 3 months. You see, as much as we also want to protect the business in sportsbook, some of casinos get wrecked. Right? There's people like
we're not into gambling. We're into solid business. So I think that's one thing we've always been very careful of.
So that's right. So this sportsbook providers, we don't have a limit to them. Imagine if someone just bet on $10 million, that would kill us, right? So we will gradually adjust business-wise and make wise decisions. But with our very own on-chain sportsbook, we can control it. When we say control, we're not going to be going against the players, but players will go against each other, and the business will just get certain percentage rate.
A commission.
Yeah. Therefore, we will reduce our exposure to the gambling side, but making our business stable. That is why we are planning to have our own sportsbook, which is on-chain. Easy to pay in, easy to pay out. We're in the Binance chain. How much? $0.005 for gas fee. So that is why we will have our own, sportsbook.
Yeah, we're developing our own just to keep it safe, make it quick, fast, and not affect our business, but add profit.
Correct.
But we're not looking for the big payday because we're not gambling. We're building a solid business.
Yeah.
Well said, guys. Well said. Let's see. Next question. Oh, where did it go? I just had it. Next question is about the age limits here. Do you guys have any processes in place to keep underage people from betting on the platform?
You have to be taller than this?
No, I think we're gonna have, when registering, we're gonna make sure that the players are, they click on that they're above 18, like other casinos. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, that's actually
A good point.
it's a good point. It's a bit tricky because this is
I got an idea with
Yeah.
one of the developers. We were talking about some projects he worked on in the past, which was facial recognition. And I think we could easily do something there.
Well, I think a lot of people
We
want
could
to be
develop something.
anonymous.
Yeah.
We want to keep that,
Anonymous.
we want to keep people anonymous. So
It would be anonymous. It's just a scan to make sure the person's face appears to be over 18.
Yeah.
It could be, we could throw it away. I mean, anyway, we're brainstorming.
We're brainstorming. Well, because that is really a good question right there, Mike. I've known a lot of casinos, especially crypto-related casinos, that they're not able to check the age.
Or they
because
really
they don't have KYCs.
You cannot expect them, especially crypto plus gambling, KYC. No.
Yeah, but if we had something like this, and we do it properly, this is another revenue stream that we could license.
Yeah, KYC.
Maybe if
No, not a KYC, an age verification.
Age verification.
Okay, anyway, we'll talk about that one later.
Yeah. Also,
Thanks a lot.
that is something that we can park always, because we can ask the community how they feel about that.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. We want to build up the community. We want to go back. We want to hear what they enjoy, what they don't, and keep developing. So the comments and questions are very much appreciated.
100%. And that was a great little brainstorming there. I like that. I was going back and forth. It was good seeing
Sorry
you
about
guys
that.
go there.
Sorry.
No. Let's see. Next question is rolling in from. What's that?
It's a habit now. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay. We do that all the time too, when you got a good brain thought going on, you just got to get it all out. Raham, his question is, will your betting platform, on your betting platform, will it be a dashboard where all the bets and buybacks can be tracked, and also the scores of the matches that has been bet on? And will the betting picks be limited to casino? Or are other sports like football, baseball, ice hockey, and basketball included in this eventually as well? Sorry for the background noise, guys.
I think there is about 2 or 3 questions inside that single question.
Yeah.
So let me answer about those. Did you say buybacks?
No, the tracking of
Tracking
Tracking.
Tracking
of your bets.
of your bet. Oh,
Your ins and outs,
the
of
player's
course.
dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a player's dashboard.
Everything will be recorded.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yes to that. The last question was about the sports betting, about the sports, and we're basically going to take any sport that people want.
What do you call that? You know what? Esports.
Yep.
Esports. This is actually another plan of us to add. Well, it's already a standard. Esports. Like you can bet on, I don't know, Dota, Defense of the Ancients, and we plan to actually promote, or anyway sponsor. Yeah.
We're going to have everything.
Yeah.
We will have popular games. Popular sports also. Yeah.
And snail racing. Sorry, come on.
You
Well,
can-
we're not joking. We brought that up. We're not joking. We brought that up, and we're thinking about doing that. And our own, we were talking to a horse track that had their own.
Yeah.
They're interested in us, so that was kind of cool.
I'm sorry. This is outside the answer. This is game. There's actually a lot of people looking at us right now. This is real. This is true. Because they see a potential with us. When I say us in the crypto community, there's a lot of players in the crypto community. Crypto itself is gambling.
Yeah.
Like you want to make quick buck, right? Like you want to pump and dump those tokens.
There's quite a rush.
Yeah, there's a lot of, they love the thrill. And there's a lot of companies, big people looking at us right now with what we're doing.
See if we can get in.
Yeah.
And crack the community and build something good.
Yeah.
And that's our goal.
That's our goal. But yeah, anyway.
Did we miss one part of the question?
No, players dashboard, yeah. There's players dashboard. You can see your betting history. You can see everything. You can see your pay in, pay out. All the informations, you can see it in one single dashboard.
Track history, everything. And then sports betting, anything.
Even esports.
Was there another part of the question we missed?
No, you guys hit all three parts of that. Appreciate that. Next question is rolling in from Lion. His question is about NFTs. Do you plan to introduce NFTs into the platform? If so, can you tell us a little bit how the process of the benefits will be in the project to offer? Sorry, I messed up on that one. If so, can you tell us about the possible benefits that your project could offer us for being an owner of those said NFTs?
Well, I think NFTs are.
Well, yeah, we're
example,
partnering with other people.
Yeah, we're
going to do our own. We'd already talked about that. We're going to do a KFC NFT project as well.
Yeah.
Okay, the first NFT that's going to come into the show, this is actually, is it okay to discuss this now? Part of it?
Yeah, part of it.
Okay, there's going to be an NFT project that's going, what do you call that? They're going to introduce that into the show, and some of those are really artworks.
Artworks,
yeah. So when you buy the NFT, you get the artwork delivered to you as well. So that is not our project. It's just we were approached to help them out in that project. Use this platform to promote.
We believe what they're doing.
Yeah.
As a company, we will take some percentage of the sales.
Of course.
Yes.
And that's going to be shared as well.
Yeah. That's the NFT part of our project.
We are doing an NFT, KFC NFT too.
Mm-hmm.
So we could, yes.
We can make them like chips. Just make them like chips because they got different values. 5 or 1.
I like it.
Yeah, here we are again. Brainstorming again. But yeah, the first we're going to help someone for the NFT, and proceeds we're going to take commissions we're going to share 40% again with the token holders,
and we can make those NFTs bettable
NFTs.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
All right, sorry.
No, it's okay. Appreciate that, guys. One of the last questions I'll ask here, and then Chris, I think you said you had a question you also had as well. But this one's coming in from Ori. It says, what was the decision on doing the pre-sale independently and not using a highly sought-after launch pad such as Pink Sale or etc. to generate more security and transparency for all the investors?
Well, by my experience before, we had a really private sale for Ultimo Pay. We didn't have any. We didn't have any launch pads. It's an NFT. But one of the reasons as well is we all know that launch pads take percentages of the proceeds, right? So if we can do it on our own instead of giving that 5% to the launch pads or to the ID, we have nothing against. Okay, we have nothing against. But if we can do it, in this way, if we can make this work, why not use that 5% to give back to the community?
And also the other thing is, one thing we talked about 2 nights ago. We came back from a couple back-to-back AMAs, and I said actually the community is the prize here, and talking to these people and getting the feedback. So the questions obviously help people like us brainstorm. So if we can help develop our product and our NFTs and our token and our casino better, so the community likes it better. Obviously, it'll be more successful and more profitable. So that's the other reason why we're going direct, so we can actually talk to real people.
And well, technically speaking as well, most of these launch pads, you cannot get your tokens right away. So you have to finish the whole sale for the investors to get their tokens. What we're planning to do is to, once you're buying tokens like casino tokens as you go. So when you put in your $500 in there, you get $500 worth of tokens, which you can either wait for the launch or play in the casino and try your luck, have fun, enjoy, win some, lose some. It's be entertaining. It's fun, and after all, that's our business, right? If you go into launch pods, the tokens, all people are gonna get their tokens after the wholesale is over or the hard copy is met. So it doesn't. It defeats our purpose of doing the pre-sale.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good point. Actually, I like the way you guys set that up there. You could use them for casino early on, or wait to use them later on, or buy more or sell more later on. That's a very good concept. I appreciate you guys answering all the questions here today. And that's it. I'm going to take for the questions as we're rolling in a little bit of an hour and a half. And I appreciate you guys coming in with KFC today. It was been an amazing presentation from all three of you. I'm going to kick it back to Seattle. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, very well articulated, guys. Great presentation. By the way, there's a question in the room. It says, where's the pre-sale link? And I'm actually on your website right now, and I do not see the link, guys. Am I missing something?
It's presale.kfc.bet. I can send you the link. It's not part of the website right now. We just revamped the website. There has been like three websites before, so we revamped it. We put together everything in KFC and in KFC.bet, because that is where we invested on so much security and servers. You have no idea the amount of servers and security we have for that website. So might as well just put it there, presale.kfc.bet.
Okay, sounds good there. Chris will pin that along with you guys' Telegram room. So for those that are listening, guys, I know there's tons of questions that we may have not gotten to, but make sure you guys join their Telegram, and maybe Mike will pick one win over there, like a $10 win over there. But hey, overall, this is a great project. I feel great team. I mean, for them to be in the studio and be 100% doxed, very professional, and I have nothing bad to say about the project. We do a lot of these AMAs, and I love a project with real people, real business people, and also you guys shows that you guys are very committed to the project as well. So great job, Takashi, Oliver, Chris. You guys did an amazing job with this AMA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Seattle.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we do have another meeting coming up here. We're running. It was a great 1 hour and 40-minute chat with you guys. You guys have a last word for us before we finish up the AMA here?
Oh yeah, go to presale.kfc.bet. It's secure. Don't worry. Sorry, we have not posted that yet. Presale.kfc.bet. I'll send you the link as well, Shadow, so you can you can set it in your community. It's very secure. Connect your wallet, buy some KFC tokens. You receive them right away. Once we started the casino next week, you can use your tokens to bet. It's okay.
We just launched this week, beginning of this week.
Yeah, beginning of this week. So again, I think like this Shuttle said, we are docs in the space, KYC. We don't have problem with anything. You can visit our office. You can visit us anytime. Have some coffee with us.
We're audited.
We're audited. what else? Yeah, we have of course we have business permits, right? Yeah, and everything everything, even in the online gambling permits or whatever, or yeah, we have all them. So
We're ready to go.
we're ready to go.
Actually, that's the thing. We're taking a project. We're not at 0. We're at 99, and we just have to. And what the community is going to do, it's going to allow us to take it to the next level.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we're going live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. 99% done.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
And the website is pretty much is very safe. It looks like they got audited. So yeah, Chris or one of you guys send me that link, and I will type that out along with your TG link, and we will pin it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
Talk
And
soon.
yeah, if you guys stay in touch, and you guys let me know if you guys want us to post anything, or you guys want to come back for another AMA or another interview anytime. Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go back. That's actually the plan. We'll have another set rounds of just pure AMA every day. After all, the show is called I Defy Daily.
I love the name. And I also, thanks to Arvin, not sure if he's still here. You know, Arvin's the guy that introduced me to you guys. And I came into the room and and you guys had a bunch of admin titles, thighs and legs, and I asked to be a breast, and one of you guys gave me a breast. So I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, you have a good breast, by the way. Like you're into,
All right, guys.
you're into fitness, right?
I'm very much into fitness. Yes, very much into fitness. But yeah, that was a great chat, guys. Great chat. Great chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, with that being said, Santa Mike's going to come on. And actually, you know what, Mike, are you still with us?
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. Mike's going to give you directions on how to win a, I think, I'm not sure how much he's giving out, but is it a random number today, Mike?
We're going to do random number today for the worth of $20. The number is going to be picked between 1 and 210. So community, start picking out the numbers, sending them into the room. We're going to get that roll all the way until the number is picked. I'm also going to go through all the questions, award $20 there as well. And like Seattle said earlier, we're going to pin the Telegram group and head on over there and say it was a great AMA over at USA Crypto Group. And I'll be there shortly to pick an additional $10 winner there. We're going to get this all, like always, posted up to YouTube shortly and get this over to the team as well as pinned into our group. So we're going to close this up, and we'll follow up with the pin post shortly. It's been a great AMA, and I hope everybody is having an amazing weekend.
All right. Thanks, guys. Catch you guys on the next one.
Peace!
Peace!